So, what would be the order in which you guys travel? Clara is slightly pouting, but trying to do a good job of showing you that she's teaching the other students
I
as you
guess
guys are getting ready to leave.
probably Danae and I up front, since we know the way.
Okay, do you have a scout or a rogue or anybody to do anything? Or
I'll be in the air.
Yeah. I mean, that's my job.
okay,
I'm going to go ahead and toss a furry critter out of this bag of tricks.
of course you don't. Which one are you throwing?
Well, that's a good question. I got to roll it. Well, it's a wolf spider.
Hey,
Hello? Hello? Hello?
hello.
Bye.
And I'll send it out ahead to scout.
Okay,
It's actually a little bit faster than most of the party, so.
I'm at 90 feet.
Well, I'm at 45, but it does 40.
Somebody's got
how high are you flying?
somebody's got to stay on the ground for these guys.
Well, I'm on the ground, and I figured I'd send this wolf spider out for scouting out on that flanking.
Okay. All right. So we'll start off with Dunane doing a survival check, and you can roll for the wolf spider, I guess. At advantage, does the wolf spider have advantage?
Let's see.
Like with smell and hearing or something, I think they do.
I've got a 20 altogether.
Okay.
No, they don't. Well, the perception is +3, so
Okay.
that's all it says.
Can I roll for
So-
the passive perception for my Pegasus?
I mean, can he talk to you or tell you what's going on or anything? Then yeah.
Oh, no, he doesn't talk. He understands.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Well, you got a +16.
Okay.
So that's 32.
All right. He gives you the feeling. Do you have like inner monologue? Can you like hear his thoughts, kind of thing, or?
No, he understands me, but he can't speak to me.
Okay.
So he sees a lot, but he can't tell you about it.
Right.
He can nod his head like,
All right. He nods his head in such a way that says, "I got a bad feeling about this," and then keeps looking up.
I would
Not
go.
down, not away, but up. The wolf spider, what did it do?
It rolled a 19.
19. All right. So how does it communicate to you if there's anything going on?
I would assume that it'd be
I think the bag of tricks makes it able to speak while the creature is actually out.
probably a telepathy or something, telekinetic or whatever you call it.
It gets two things, goes like this.
Telepathy.
Hey.
Signaling with flag.
2 hours to fire shear. You've got 1 more hour from fire shear to the cave. You guys want to do anything in fire shear, or you just skip it, or?
I didn't see anything when I looked up.
Nope. But you'll need to roll again now for the last hour. Oh, hang on. Okay.
See him roll again.
Yep.
That is a 24.
Okay. What the wolf spider roll?
18.
Okay. Who's in the very back?
Ivan.
All right. You want to look back and see if there's anything following you?
Yeah.
You may have to ask him.
Who's
in
in
the
the
very
back?
back?
Whoever's in the back.
You are Ivan.
Okay, yeah, I'll look back.
Okay. What'd you roll?
A 6.
Okay. You don't see anything behind you. All right, Dunane,
Sir?
as you say, you haven't really noticed anything. Pegasus kind of shakes a little bit of the side and looks up, and you see a shadow coming to you that looks like a normal bird at the moment, but it's flying at 120 feet. So within the next second, you realize that you're being attacked by a rock.
Hey, it sounds like a rock.
Hey, there's a bird up here.
And then everybody roll for initiative.
Do we notice it down below?
He just yelled at it, so I don't know. How far up
He
were
said
you?
he was 90 feet up in the air.
I was not. I said I could move 90 feet.
Okay, well, how far up were you?
Well, only about 15 or 20 feet, so I can still look at them. That's what I was doing, looking on the ground, looking for.
Okay, all right. So just to make it easier, we'll say 30 feet, but he can do 120, so it don't matter. So, all right, let's roll.
Really, I'm plus 10, and I only got a 15.
I've got a 14.
Yeah, but you're not plus 10.
I'm plus 8.
Oh, okay, so 20 to 25.
22.
Let's see. 28.
28. Okay, 22 was Argmanos. Brock Me Amadeus is next. 15 to 20.
I have a 15.
I have a 17.
17 is Aramis. 15 is Solomon. Missing Denane.
I got a 14.
Wow.
We rolled pretty good, though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even if 14 is the last one on the initiative list, that's pretty good.
That's not horrible, is it?
But it also means the rock is above 14.
Okay, Ivan, you're up.
All right, how far away is the rock?
It is 5 feet away from Denane.
And how far is that away from me?
30 feet from the ground. I don't know how far back you are from there.
Well,
So you're probably about 45 feet away.
okay, well that's good. I will throw Angus Fang at it.
All right, it ducks.
And let's see, I rolled a natural 17, and I have a plus 13 to hit, so that's
30.
all right. And it being thrown, that means I get an extra D8. Eight. That's 16 points of damage.
Ow.
And I will throw. I've got a second attack, and I'll throw the bear claw.
Okay. Ooh, donuts. Sorry.
H-trees for the win.
I'll show myself out.
That's just 17.
Oh, well, guess what? That's still hit.
All right. 11. That's 19 points of damage.
That's too much for that. I don't like that.
And I will call both of them back.
Okie doke. All right. Archmanos. I didn't ask where you guys were in line really since then, but
Next to the
it's,
back.
oh,
He would-
okay, turn it back. All right.
He would probably
think
be
we're
40
small.
feet away.
Okay.
I'm going to use Lightning Bolt. So it's a dexterity saving throw.
There's. Okay.
DC is 18.
That's what he rolled, so he fails, right?
If he rolls, he makes it.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. All right. So then it's half.
Yeah, half of. Cast it at fourth level. 34 halved, so 17 points of damage.
Okay. Congratulations, guys. He's under 200 hit points. It's his turn. So he's going after the guy with the highest armor class because he's there. One of those may hit, but the other one don't. 29. I can't remember if we.
Yeah, we wrote it down 28.
Okay. So 48 plus 9.
57.
4d8.
Or D8, not 48.
Okay. I was like,
Dear God!
that's what I was thinking. I was like, wow. All right.
It's still 34 points. That's the first attack. That's not the first attack. That was both of them.
That's what I was thinking. But I was going to say, I was like, let me say the first one missed. Right.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm trying to use it. There's so much dice that's going to be coming into play here. I'm trying to use my Kindle, and I'm just not used to hitting once to roll twice. Okay. So, there'll be an opportunity of attack against the Rock. Dunane, you can go against because he's not staying there with you. He's flying down to the party.
I will take my attack opportunity.
Okay.
And that'd be a 19 plus 13 for 32.
That means it hit. Do your damage.
1d8 plus 1d8 plus 4. 8, 14 plus 4 is 20 points of damage.
Okay. I need everyone to roll 100 percentage dice. And then we'll start with, except for, sorry, Dave, it's leaving you, so you don't have to roll it.
Okay.
So we'll start with Logan because he's on my screen first. What'd you roll, Logan?
95.
95. All right. What'd you roll, Jeremy?
28.
All right. What'd you roll, Johnny?
27.
Okay. What'd you roll, Ivan?
76.
76. All right. Congratulations with the highest roll. The Rock is on you.
Of course it
Arcana.
is.
Hey, I didn't roll it. You did. It's your fault. Aramis, you're up.
All right. I'm going to do a guiding bolt at 4th level.
Ow. You guys not even got to the vampire yet. You're using some really high spells here. I'm just saying.
Listen, I'm saying, don't worry, I'll shed some light on this.
Hey, Logan, what was your initiative?
22.
Did you already go?
Yeah. I cast lightning bolt and that was it.
That's right.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Hey, that's going to be 25 to hit.
Okay, that hits. Dang.
That will be 26 points of damage.
Okay. Nice even number.
And Saul there's going to get advantage on his attack.
Yep, it's advantage for Solomon.
Sorry about that. I was just my brain went fuzzy and I forgot who had gone, so I had to
That's all right. We don't care.
recorrect
Okay.
myself. All right, so it's my turn.
Yep.
All right, it's like 10 feet away from me, so I'm going to run and
Down.
run and leap with
Okay.
my boots of flying. That's going
Yep.
to lift me up a little bit, and I'm going to land on its back.
Okay.
And then I'm going to strike twice, once with Fate Changer and once with. Actually, I can do 3 attacks because I'm.
Actually, you got to make sure that you can stay on it first. So you got to do.
So acrobatics.
Yep.
I'll take that, Chief. I'll take that acrobatics check, sir.
Okay.
I'll take it, and you'll love it with a 21.
All right.
Did I stay on?
I'm doing an opposed athletic, so I got to see. Because I rolled an 18.
I probably didn't then.
No, it's got a.
Well, it's whatever it's
I
plus.
believe you're still on it.
Oh, sweet. So now I'm going to drive Fate Changer deep into its spine. And then I'm
Okay.
going to follow that up with Grim Slayer, or whatever it is.
Yeah. Good
then I'm
walking.
And then I'm going to go ahead and hit again with Fate Changer. So let's
Okay.
do Fate Changer first. Plus 12 with that. That is a 17 to hit.
It hits.
All right. That is 7. This is the base damage, not sneak attack damage yet. Base damage is 15.
Okay.
Sneak attack damage is 22 for that first attack,
Okay.
however much that was.
I did it separate.
Second attack, this one is with Grimslayer, is a 19.
Hits.
That is 2 of those, plus 7. That is 12 points of damage with that blade.
Okay.
And then I'm going to strike again with Fate Changer. Ooh, I may have missed 14.
You did miss.
Unless I use my Dungeon Master's Inspiration that I still have left and get advantage on the strike. Should I do that, guys? Vote.
I wouldn't do it against this, but I mean, you can.
Dave says yes. Logan says no. Johnny? No. Shadwick?
What's the question?
Should I use my Dungeon Master Inspiration to actually land this hit?
That's up to you.
That's what I'm
in it.
asking y'all.
You do
I'm
you,
busy
boo-boo.
fighting the rock.
You, boo-boo.
All right, I miss. I
Okay.
miss. I'm on the rock's back though. I'm all the big monsters I like to climb on top of for some reason.
Yeah, you do. And I actually got one that said it fought the grapple. And you had to do a DC of 19 to stay off the grapple, but I forgot about you jumping on the back and sticking swords in. So, you know. Janine,
That's all I can do.
your
I got a question.
best friend is on the bird, and you're 5 feet away from, and it's 5 feet away from the teeth.
I got a question.
Okay.
Does my Pegasus use the same initiative as mine?
It can if you want to use him in attack. He can get attacked if you do, but it's your choice.
Well, each going to, how far away is the rock from us?
It is probably 30 feet away from you now.
Sounds good. We're going to charge it,
Okay.
and it must need a dexterity saving throw of strength saving throw of 14 or better.
Okay. Roll the 13 plus 9, so it's good.
Okay. So it still gets who's the bludgeon attack, it just doesn't get knocked prone.
Well, thank goodness for that. Because
All right.
I would be feeling some rock damage.
Roll your damage.
S- 18 points of damage? No, 16 points of damage.
How much of that do you think Solomon and the Tiefling that's right there on it should take?
It wouldn't
None.
get any because it's the
Well,
horse.
it's
Sticking him.
boobs.
He's sticking
Yeah.
with the horse.
But if he hit him in the back, that's right where Solomon's hanging. I'm just saying.
It's a big bird, man.
Big bird.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna stick my sword into it a few times.
All right.
The first one is a 22.
That'll hit.
Does he have advantage if I'm flanking him?
No.
Okay, I was like,
That's we've never used flanking rules before. I just wanted to check.
it'll be 12 points of damage from it.
Okay.
Then my shield bash is be 12. I don't think it hits.
That does not hit.
And then my last attack with my sword. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Nice.
That's 1d6 plus 1d6. Now, I don't double my radiant damage, right? Just my weapon damage, right?
Just your die, whatever you would roll with your dice is what you would double.
I do radiant damage with my weapon. Do I
Is
double
it
it?
static or is it dice?
What?
Is that right? Is it an automatic?
No, it's dice.
Then
If
double
it's
it.
a dice roll, then you double it. If it
Okay.
comes from a dice, you double it.
8, 16. So it'd be 32. Then I add my regular damage to it, right?
Right. You add your
39 points of damage.
Yeah.
And you get, because I got my sword out, you get +5 to any save and throws. Go right there together.
Same thing with Logan.
Okay, Ivan, you're up. The rock's looking rough. I wanted to give
All right.
y'all a false sense of confidence. It looks like that worked.
All right, how far away is it now?
It's probably about 10 feet away from you, right above the bard's head.
About how high up?
6 feet, 6 inches. Is that right? 6 feet something?
I'm 6 foot even.
All right, well, he's on horses, so I'm going to jump from the back of my horse and try to get a hold of him.
All right.
Because I really don't want to throw the hammer with them hanging on it.
Do grapple.
All right, that is a 22.
Okay. Strength
Opposing athletics.
24 on the strength. So that's a strength check, right?
It's opposing athletics.
Okay. I rolled a 15 plus 9, so 24.
Now, was I supposed to do athletics?
Are you trying to grapple it, Shad? Or are you just trying to hit it?
Well, I was trying to get a hold of it so I could hold on so I could hit it.
So that's
So
a
if-
grapple.
That's a grapple. So it'd
So
be
that would
athletics.
Okay, then add 5 to mine. That's a 27. I'm sorry.
All right. It's grapple.
I just went straight strength. All right, and I will use my second attack and hit it
Okay.
with a 19 or
That hit.
a 15.
That still hits.
I missed the 14. He hit with a 15, so we know its armor class is 15.
Well, too late to learn it now, though.
That's 15 points of damage,
Okay.
and I believe that's it.
All right. So, Manos, you have a hugely scary bird you've never seen before. It looks like a pterodactyl from the Flintstones. You have a Pegasus and a scary-looking paladin hovering above that. You got a new friend, barman / really good cook of a stew, hanging on his back. You got a scary dwarven guy hitting the bird with a hammer. What do you want to do?
Bonus action, I'm going to use my innate spellcasting to cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay.
So I have 5 temporary hit points. And if it hits me, it will take damage. And then I will use my main action and cast Polymorph.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not going to cast Polymorph.
I thought you were a druid for a second.
I have Polymorph. I just I'm gonna cast. No, I'm just gonna stab it with a rapier. Too close to
Okay.
really do anything else.
Stab away.
So
Did you go all bard or did you go with some rogue too?
just all bard.
Also, what is your name?
Archimedes?
Archiminos.
Minos. see?
Minos. Oh.
Okay, you got to spell that for me because it's all wrong.
ARKMENOS.
I'll change that on the title boards.
And the last name is Frostbane.
He's got that.
20 total.
That hits.
I'm glad it's a +1. All right. So that is D8. That is 10 damage.
Okay.
That's really it.
All right. So now you get ready for your attack against you, and you said that it'll get hurt if it hits you.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. It's actually no. Sorry, 10 temporary hit points because it's cast at 2nd level. Anyways, please do continue.
So 23 and a 21 on the 2 attacks.
Both hit.
Okay. Tell me the damage that he's going to get first.
He's going to take 20 points of cold damage.
20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, no.
That makes
how
your
much?
arm. That makes your
depends
armor
on-
disappear too, right?
It runs through the 10 temporary hit points, and then it takes 10 cold damage every time, as long as I have the temporary hit points still. So
Okay.
it
So
probably
the
won't go
first time-
through.
Go from there. All right.
So the first time, how much damage do I take?
You will take 22 points damage with the beak.
Okay, he'll take 10.
Okay. And then next one is 18 plus 26 points on the talons.
Duly noted.
Okay. It is Aramis's turn.
All right. And I say, this should heat things up. Firebolt.
Punishment.
What?
I said stop the punishment.
Not with this guy.
You said the talents was 26, right?
Yeah.
Do what?
Just asking a question to Jonathan real quick, but I got the answer.
All right, what heats it up? Let's see if it heats the rock up.
Okay, it's a firebolt. It's 18 to hit,
It hits.
and that is 24 damage.
Okay. Tell me how you do it.
Really?
Yep.
We did about 300 rounds of damage there in one round. It was a lot.
He only has 248 hit points. After the first round, there was very little left. So just making it this far, I was impressed. I didn't think he's even going to get a turn to go twice.
Looks like
But tell me how you do it. So does the feathers catch fire? Does it like?
I put the firebolt right through its eye.
Oh, okay. All right.
Its head explodes.
Its head explodes, and
We're showered with brain matter.
some of the brain matter hits Dunane. There's an eyeball that lands on Solomon's pant leg, and there's a big part of some kind of like tendon hanging off of Archmanos' horn.
I grabbed my brother.
I
Plummets to
grabbed
the
onto
ground.
his hand, and I'm assuming you're just letting me down, right?
Before the rock crashes the ground, take you with it.
Well, I've got boots on. I could just flip
My
it straight
straight
up.
supply. Oh, by the way, I found another one of my armor class. I have the defensive fighting style, which gives me another one. So I got 29.
I did. See, I told you it was a defense and fighting. I knew what I was talking about. I wish you
It
quit.
also
changing-
means you can interpose your shield in between people too, right?
No, that's
That's protection.
yeah.
Oh, is that
protection.
protection?
Okay,
I'll
so
find the other one before it's over with.
Probably. Because I think you did once before, but that was a long time ago. All right.
Yeah.
So you're within 15, 20 minutes away of the cave. Some of you are pretty gross and disgusting looking at this point, and then the rest of you have rock guts on them. What do you want to do? It's been about 2 hours and 45 minutes since you left Solomon's retreat.
I'm gonna start walking down the middle of the fire shear and heading towards. Are we at the tower or are we at fire shear? Where are we
You're
at?
15 minutes away from the tower now, or the cave at this point.
Okay, so we're out in the open.
Yeah, yeah, you went through fire shear and went about 45 minutes, and just because I didn't want your first fight to be in the Underdark against your alter ego / nemesis. Plus, I've never used a rock in combat before. I want to see what happened. And since Dave was flying, I was like, hey,
That's okay. I was expecting a dragon, so that works out.
no, not this early. Jeez. That's something Johnny would do.
Twice.
Back to back.
And then give you
But-
2 levels for defeating it because
In
it's
all
a dragon.
fairness though, we should have ran, but we didn't. You know,
Run?
did.
What is that?
we were like,
you did run, and then you went out to get stuff, and then you got stuck because you were greedy. And then you went and said, hey, we killed your sister. Come get some, and got the other one. Okay, so as you arrive, it's close to second breakfast time.
Well, now, while we're taking that walk,
Yep.
I'm going to spend a nice time giving a rousing discussion on the greatness of heroes and what we
Oh
do
my
as
God.
heroes, and that this is just a wonderful thing to be spending time with such an accomplished group of warriors. And I'm just wonderful and glad. And when I get done talking, everybody gets 13 temporary hit points.
I feel
Even
motivated.
if your horse understands, he gets 13 temporary hit points too.
I'm gonna say we stable the horses when we started walking.
Okay.
I say we all feel motivated. I'll just add that over here to mine. And what's that spell? Is it just something you
It's
can
not a
do?
spell,
feat.
it's my inspiring a bit later feat.
It's the
Oh,
inspiring leader feat.
All right.
I was
And of
gonna
course,
say, as soon as he
Dunane
was
feels
saying
really
that,
good
I
about
knew.
himself.
Huh?
As
yeah.
he said that, I knew. Because I remember you had that odd charisma stat, and then you took that, and it was part of the reason that I wasn't that me and Onyx, the fighter, wasn't dead
Yeah.
in that fighting the dragon.
Okay, so as you arrive, Solomon, you notice some footprints, a very small feminine type that you recognize were left over from when Clara was there. And then you see going out a bunch of hoof prints, boot prints, claw marks, but you don't notice any. You don't believe that the vampire, when he captured her, came out that way.
Okay. So how big is this hole?
It is not big enough for Dunane with his armor on. He'll have to take it off and slide through and then put it back on.
I tell
Unless
Dunane. I tell
somebody
Dunane
uses-
this.
Misty Step or, that kind of
Misty Step.
dimension door, that kind of stuff.
I can do both of those. I do have a question.
Yep.
I have wrote down that my father's plate was armor of invulnerability +3.
I think that's what we named it, and that's why you have plate mail that's +3. I think
Right.
that's just, yeah.
Well, that means I take half damage on all non-magical attacks. Was the rock's attacks magical?
Nope.
I should have took only 17. Can I get those 17 back?
Yeah, but you'll have to keep track of that from now on because I sure won't. So in order to do Misty Step, you have to know where you're going. So Solomon have to climb through and see it, and then come back out, and then
I'll
go
slide
ahead.
in. I'll slide in and come back out in Dimension Door with
Why don't let the rope
the
do it?
Paladin.
Why
if
don't
you
you let
don't-
me
if
go
you'd
and
like.
let me go in and make sure it's safe, and then you can come in behind me and do that if you'd like.
split the party. Split the party.
He wants to kill Solomon so bad he can't stand it.
No, I don't.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and climb into the hole.
Okay, stealth it for me.
All right. $25,
Oh, you're good at this.
kind of my job. So what do I see when I go in?
When you go in, how far can you see in the dark?
60.
60 feet. All right. So what you see at this point is it's a lot further than 60. You're kind of like in the top row of like a coliseum. When you step in, it's kind of like circular, and you see stairs circling around for about 55 feet, and then there's this open area to where you don't see anything. Lit
Am I-
down below.
Am I in a spot now that I think Denane would be able to fit after going through the tunnel?
Yeah, you're right next to the concession stand in the Coliseum.
But there is now room for Denane to fit.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. When you
Then-
step, it's just kind of like a funnel tunnel.
And Logan, did you come with me?
Yeah, I would have slid right behind you.
Okay.
Do you want me to make a stealth check as well?
Yeah, you need to, because they might have heard you when they didn't hear the other one.
Let's see. Stealth. That's 18.
Okay. So as you know, nobody noticed anything.
All right, I'm going to crouch down behind the concession stand,
Okay.
and I'm going to pull him down, and I'm going to say, okay, now this is stage whisper. Everyone stage
Right.
whisper.
Stage whisper.
Go ahead and go back and get my brother. He doesn't do as well stealthy-wise, so just be quiet if you can. Now that you know where you're at, okay?
Yep. I'll go out and I'll
Crawl back out.
I'll crawl back out and if Danae's willing, I will dimension door him behind that concession stand next to Solomon.
I'm going to go ahead and move forward a little bit and do a little bit of scouting while he's doing
You
that.
have to do a persuasion check to convince the name to go with you.
Oh, let's see, persuasion.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I mean, that's
I would,
not
yeah.
me doing. That's Dave.
Okay. 23.
All right, Dave opposed, I guess.
That'd be insight.
Yeah, I was looking +7. 26.
What do you tell him? Danae?
I'm not going anywhere with you.
All right, what do you do?
I said I'll undo the cape of the monomonk that's on my back, and I'll just say, "Well, here."
He's
You
got
wanna
to
try?
attune to it. He's got to attune to it.
Never got a cloak protection. I have to take it off. I can't. There's no way I can cross with this without taking my armor off.
Then do
I
you
mean-
want to just go?
Somebody's got Misty Step, and he could have done it, but your brother didn't come get you.
I don't have Misty Step.
I
I
have
thought
Misty
you
Step.
did.
No, I don't have any teleportation stuff.
These darn
Let-
cowards. I'm
let
gonna
me-
call in the tunnel.
And Misty Step doesn't teleport somebody. It's Dimension Door teleports somebody with
Oh.
you.
Okay.
Let me see if I'm going to preach here and see what his guidance is. Sound good?
All right. Yeah.
That was a 2, so no. I refuse to go.
I'm gonna look at the names. Say coward. I'm gonna crawl into the tunnel.
All right. He said coward, and that ticks you off. What do you do to that then? Be like, I'll show you.
Natural 20. Yeah, I go through the door.
All right. I'm
So
assuming,
so-
Aramis, you're going to.
Yes.
Okay, it's not a real concession stand, by the way. It's just a hedge of rocks. I just use that as an example to describe what you're seeing.
Yeah.
But so while we're waiting on Jeremy, what you see? Who can see the furthest with dark vision?
I have 60 feet.
Thing.
All right. So right at the 60-foot mark, and you're kind of like in a circular bow. You see steps at 55 feet, but at 60 you don't see any. Would you like to go closer to it while you're waiting, or?
Well, Solomon went scouting, so I don't know where he went to.
Okay. Down below, like 300 feet away, you see a circular campground area. It's well lit considering it's the Underdark and there's no torches, by toadstools and lichen and like stalactites and stalagmites. You see just in the center of I can't really call it a room because it's outside, but stage area, about 20 children in manacles made out of like barb, like poison oak, poison ivy, chain bark, kind of thorns and stuff in. Yeah. And you see 5 figures scattered around the campsite. All of them seems to be asleep. You don't see a security guard.
Now, who sees this?
Everybody that's behind the concession stand. You went off to scout, and when you walked towards the steps, you saw that from 60 feet to 75 feet, there were no steps. It's missing, and then the steps start back and circle down onto the ground floor.
So there's a big gap
Yeah.
where they've fallen in.
Where they either fell in or somebody was hiding, and whenever they got attacked, destroyed everything around, grabbed them, and flew off.
All right. So in the center of in the center of this Coliseum, that's where these kids are.
They are 300 feet away in the bottom part of it, and the stairs are right around the wall that circles around to the
And now
bottom floor.
the stairs that are broken away, does that lead down to that floor level where it's like
That's
if there's
the way you see to get down there at the
and
moment.
how far down is it?
It would be from where you're standing when you go through the opening to where the campground is 300 feet.
Well, I mean, down like where the stairs crumbled.
Yes, they're looked as if somebody,
How far down to the ground from the top of the stairs is it? Like how bad of a fall would it be to fall off the stairs?
it starts at 300 feet.
Good Lord! So I'm 300 feet up in the air.
Well,
Yes, we
you're on a like a bank and a cliff, like you're in a cave, and then you
Sure.
just walk
Sure.
steps to
Okay,
it.
I got you. All right, I'm going to sneak back over to the group, and I'm going to grab Ivan's hand. I'm going to go, come with me if you want to live.
I look at him a little odd, but I'll follow.
Okay.
I'll sneak back. I'll sneak behind with you. I don't
All right,
mind.
so he's the only one that really can't fly besides Ark Minnows. And I'm sure Johnny can pick up Ark Minnows to get him down. And
Oh, I was just going to use my cape.
well, that
Is
make,
the top of the Coliseum open?
The cape's a one-time per day deal, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or I can just resummon Pegasus.
I thought Danae just went and just took off his armor
You
and crawled
didn't use
through.
the
And
use Dimension Door, did you not?
Yes, I went through Dimension Door.
So
Okay.
you still got the Cloak of Monty Bank or whatever it is,
Okay.
right?
yeah.
Yeah, he still hasn't used it.
All right, so this is so we can eliminate some stealth rolls trying to go down. I'm going to grab the loudest member of our party besides Dunane on his horse, is Shadwick. So I'm going to pick him up, and with my boots, I'm going to float down to the ground level as quietly as I possibly can, if he agrees to come with me. I don't want to force you.
So
Right.
if you leave from where you are, go straight down, you will be probably 100 feet away on the ground floor from the approximately 20 children and the
So
what assume are sleeping people, but it's like 11:30 in the morning.
So I would like to do that if you'll let me.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, I'm doing
At
that. What do I-
advantage, so you're far enough away.
You want me
on
to
the
stealth?
stealth.
Okay.
Yeah.
If this gets us caught, I'm sorry. The first roll was a 27,
Okay.
and my second roll was a 25, so 27.
Okay. All right. So now you are basically bottom floor, directly in front of where the cave entrance was. Drop down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about everybody else?
Well, everybody else has a ways to get down. Like
Well, they're gonna
David,
tell me how
can
they do.
yeah, yeah.
So, Danae, you first. What are you doing?
I summon Belion. I climb on my
Okay.
trusty steed. And say,
All right.
either you want to ride?
Sure.
Well, never mind. Do you want to ride, cleric? I am not
Well, I got
putting
it covered.
a demon at my back.
You're gonna have to work on your communication skills, party.
I'm communicating pretty
Oh, yeah,
soundly,
you're
I
doing
think.
great. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're doing a good part of the talking, but I'm just saying. All right. So, what did you do?
I'm covered.
I jump off the edge then.
All right. So do that stealthily and tell me what you roll.
So whose stealth do I use? Because I'm on a horse.
Pegasus, I guess.
And I don't have sending to send a message to
Time for a break.
Solomon.
Oh,
What?
I don't have sending to send a message to Archimedes about me coming back up to get him if he has a way down or not. Sorry, dude. I just picked the heaviest guy that I knew the most, and I grabbed him and I took him down.
So
Well,
what
my
skill would I
stealth roll
use?
is
Because he doesn't
disadvantage
have
anyway.
like stealth. Dexterity +2.
It would be just dexterity.
yeah.
Well, he rolled a 14.
Okay.
And plus, I can't attack from ambush anyway.
Well, I have sending, so I will send a message down to Solomon and ask if he can come back up and grab
Well,
me.
Aramis has like wings and can fly.
Yes.
So,
But he can't take anybody,
well,
not, at least to my knowledge.
He
can
should
you
be
get
able
down?
to.
Yeah,
Can
I
you?
don't see any problem with it.
Yeah, he can take you.
Okay, then I
I
won't
asked
bother.
him
Then
if
I
he
It'll
won't.
need
be
me.
like
I
Then
asked
I
him,
won't.
speed
Then I wouldn't have
because
sent a
you're gonna
message.
do something, but
okay.
Then I wouldn't have sent the message, and I would just ride down with Aramis.
all right. So, Aramis, tell me what you're doing.
I guess I'm going to pick him up and carry him. I've done it before, if you'll remember.
Yep. I think with Claire or something, didn't you?
I did it with him, if I recall.
All right. So do 2 stealth ones because it should be a little bit harder. There's 2 people, I guess. I don't know.
He should be able to do it with my stealth check, which is a +14. So
I don't think it works. I don't think it works that way.
No, it would be my stealth, I'm sure.
I just let the name go without being a disadvantage.
What did you roll, Johnny?
A natural 20
All right.
on a stealth check.
Your reaction was not that though. Your
No, it
reaction
was.
was
I was
like
like,
I was
he's
like he rolled a 1. Get ready to
He's
fight,
like-
boys.
He's like, I rolled a 20 when I need it to attack here in a minute.
Can you see it?
Yes.
it's glorious. What's your bonus?
+4.
Wow. Okay. All right,
I,
guys.
I kind of see myself like Arthur, jumping out, going.
I, Arthur. Big smelly log. Thrakazog. I love that show.
Yep.
So
three
when, what was your Pegasus' name again, Danae?
Belion.
Belion. All right. So when Belion lands, as soon as he lands, beam of yellow light flashes from near where the children are for somebody hiding in the middle of it and starts glowing. In a 20-foot radius from where Pegasus landed.
I get off my Pegasus. I
Yeah.
dismiss him. And I pull my Holy Avenger. So now I got 30-foot radius around me of light.
I look at Ivan and I go, well, so much for stealth.
And
I cast great. I will touch as we land. I will clap a hand onto Aramis' shoulder and cast greater invisibility.
okay. Describe where you're located on the grounds, based off of where Deneen is.
All right, Deneen, I'm assuming went almost straight down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I took Ivan over to where the stairs were broken, and we went down that way because where it was
Okay.
still shadowed and dark.
All right.
I figured this would happen, so I went to the side.
All right. Who's next? Where did you land and how?
Aramis, how did we land?
Did you
Like,
go
he-
up the?
He would have went toward the
It's
bottom
from
of the
the-
steps.
He went towards the steps with us
For the
as well.
steps, and you circle around.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So everyone is over at the foot of the steps except for Deneen.
Yeah. I'm just shaking my head, and going,
Okay. All right. Dexterity saving throw, Deneen.
Somewhere right
Yep. Here comes that fireball.
Hey,
No.
that's not me.
a
It's Buzz.
Elaine.
Oh, thank you very much.
Said 18.
What?
I didn't hear what he was casting. I was
I didn't
busy
either.
listening to you.
Oh, a delayed fireball.
Oh, okay. It was a trap. He rolled an 18 on his dex save.
You needed a 19.
I'm sure I did.
I don't write the book.
Did we see where it came from?
It came from what would be the fire in the middle of where all the kids are circling around. If they
So how-
actually had fire instead of it being a,
How far away is that from us?
you would be, if you go straight down, it's 100 feet to the center where all the kids are. From there, it'd be like 120.
Okay.
You only take, it's cut in half. No, it's not cut in half. All right. So you only take 45 points damage.